friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. Today we are going to do a Dutch door spread setup in my 8x8 notebook. This one is my work bullet journal, and we're going to set up the monthly pages for February. I am using my latest symmetrical florals, which is red, orange, and yellow kind of colors. So I picked out some washi tape from Planything and some mild liners to go along with it. And we're going to make kind of some quick pages and then handwrite all the different titles on them. So let me show you what I did for January for this section. Let's see. Right here, so you can see January starts like this. And then I just did some simple waterfall tabs here. These also used Planything stickers and washi tapes. So I'll link this printable sticker set in my Etsy shop as well as Planything down below. Code Amy10 saves you at Planything. But so we have a monthly page where I wrote down specific dates that I needed to keep track of. I had brain dump pages for Etsy and Patreon. I had kind of YouTube brain dump with different ideas, collaborations and releases that I wanted to keep track of. And then we went into the weekly pages. So today we are just doing these monthly pages with kind of like all my brain dump lists. They're messy, but they're useful. So we're gonna do that here. This notebook is from Scribble and Dot. I really like it. There are a lot of companies that have great notebooks. Scribble and Dot is just one of the ones I've been trying out. So I've been having a lot of fun with this one. All right, so we are here. So we're gonna make the Dutch door part first and then add in all the labels and all that kind of stuff. We are gonna leave this page blank. Are we? So last month, I had it like this because I had all my affiliate codes here just so that I could keep track of all the things. But maybe we make this match everything else. The question is, do I have enough stickers for it? So I've got two different printable sets. These ones are the single florals and they're made for Dutch doors, so they're all symmetrical. And then these ones I've flipped so you can use them on both sides of the Dutch door. I don't know how many florals I have for this. We'll set up these pages first and then move on from there. And just like I like to do, we are going to start at the back page to make sure we have enough pages. So this one had one, two, three before the full page. So 1, 2, 3. All right. And I thought we would go kind of rainbow order from darkest up front to lightest at the back. So we're just going to go ahead and put this one at the back, except I am going to make it too wide. I love doing this with this washi tape. You can line it up and make it look too wide so that we have a little space for some of these florals to hang over the edge and make our Dutch doors. We'll trim that in a second because actually making the Dutch doors is easier when you leave these tapes hanging over the side so that you can see where they're sticking out. So Dutch door tip of the day. So now I can see exactly where it ends and I can lay down the next one. That way, actually, we don't even have to make any cuts until, where's my hand? Here's my hand. We're gonna lay that down. I don't have to make any cuts until we've got all of them completely ready to go. That would be cool. I'm gonna line it up with these dots. I think that will work pretty well. So I'm actually gonna lay down all the washi tapes first like this, and then I'm going to start putting down some stickers. So see, we have a little bit of space to have a little bit of floral sticking out over it. This is interesting. I've never quite done it this way, but I think it might actually speed up the process by having it be like one thing at a time. All right, now this one's a little more interesting of a tape. So I'm gonna see if I can just get it to line up. It's not gonna be like perfect, I don't think, but I think it's gonna work pretty well. I'm okay with how this is. All right, and then last one here. Cool. All right, let's see if we can get these dots lined up. Again, may not be perfect, but actually that's pretty good. Close enough. Okay, so now we've got that. And what we can do is I like to start with these tabs. Let's have it at the top. And then have one in the middle on the next page. We're just gonna do one fold so that I have plenty of florals, one per Dutch door or waterfall tab, so that each page has more florals that we can decorate on it, if that makes sense. So we'll do that one, and we have to save this sticker for the back side. So then I'll grab, this one's smaller, we'll save that for the back since there's less space there, and then we'll do this big one because I think this one's really pretty right here, but in the middle. I like it like this. All right. This is really interesting, not making the cuts until everything's ready to go. I really think it's a time saver. Okay, so we've got bloop, bloop, and bloop. All right, so let's make our cuts. So first, I'm just gonna trim off all of these. They wanna stick together though, so let's just grab this one away. Flip. So these printable stickers are a really easy way to start your first ever Dutch doors because they're super simple. You'll see in a second how it just fits perfectly when you use the other sticker to go along with it. And they'll be symmetrical and perfect from back to front. Of course, if you're making Dutch doors, you don't have to decorate the back, but I like to. Okay, so we've got all that trimmed. Now we have to trim these. So always make sure you have a cutting board. And then I'll use scissors and my gyro cut for this. The gyro cut works really nicely, but it does have a learning curve. So if you're not sure, you can always fussy cut it with scissors. That will probably take longer. Or you can use a craft knife like an X-Acto knife or something like that. Trying to make sure I line up the scissors right. And you have to use a lot of pressure on this to cut through this 160 GSM paper. If it doesn't cut through the first time, just go over it again. You should be able to get it. But I figured out the pressure. It just took some practice. Look at that. That's so cute. Okay, next. Don't cut through 2 pages. I've done that before. That makes a whole new problem of solving how to put the page back together. So I'm about to go out of town for a girls' trip. My sister's husband will be out of town, so she invited me down to visit her. And I've never done a trip since having kids without my husband. And then we've only done one trip, just me and my husband. So this is kind of like a first time for myself leaving the kids behind, really. Should be really fun though. But I realized it's like the end of January and I haven't set up for February yet. So I'm trying to get this all set up so that when I get home, it's all done. Look at that. Okay, there's a little bit of white on both of these that I want to trim off. Like I didn't cut it perfectly, which is okay, but that looks better on that one. I kind of want to get it better. Yeah, that's better. All right. Oops, stay down. Let's not lift that up. So the only thing about this Scribble and Dot notebook that I don't like is that it is numbered on the pages. And that works really well if you're doing traditional bullet journaling and you have like a key at the front and a legend and all those things. That way you can easily find the pages, but I'm not doing that. So I covered up those pages from the beginning with some other pages. And I'm covering up all the numbers as we come across them. Great. Look at that. Now we've got the Dutch doors done. I need to do the back side. So what I think I'm going to do is do the matching tape so we can have one page that's like all the same. So I think that'll work pretty well. Ah, curly Q. So I'm leaving tomorrow on my trip when I film this. So this will be posted probably after I get back. But after I film this, I have to do laundry. So I have clothes to pack and then pack the bag. Make sure I have everything. Should be simpler though, because I won't be trying to pack all the stuff for the kids, all the activities, all the diapers, pack and play, you know, all those things. So it should be a lot simpler. Let's see. We need this one. And we just put it right here. Look at that. So easy. Okay. Now this one's going to match this washi tape. And again, these washi tapes are from Planything. Some of them may have come in subscription boxes, but she has a ton of individual tapes. And they are in all sorts of colors and patterns. So I love having these as a base set to like be able to pick any color out that I need to match the stickers that I'm using in any particular spread. Okay, now we had this big one. That's right here. Oops. I think I need to turn it this way a little bit. Right there. That's the one. Okay. All right, and then this tape here. And then I always decorate this blank side over here because I want to make sure that I don't have writing sticking out from underneath. You totally can write over there if you want to, if you want it to be completely functional on that side. I like to have it decorated. So I think instead of putting washi tape down, which is what I sometimes do, like I'll make the same pattern over on that page without the Dutch doors, but I think today I might put down a lot of flowers. I think that'll look nice. So let's see about that. But first we need this one, and we had it turned that way. Nice and easy. And then the last thing on these Dutch doors, which is not totally important, but I like to punch them. And the only problem is when these ones are too close to the edge, so I'll have to cut those ones myself and hope that I'm getting them curved mostly in the right direction, like not too curved and not curved enough. So I'm just making it up, trying to curve it a little bit, and it's not going to be perfect, but it'll be close enough. And I have to do it down here too. All right, there we go. That looks so cute. All right, so then all I want to do is make sure that the flowers come out to here. So what I'll start with, just so I know how far the flowers need to go, is putting this one down. And we will try, so I'll get it up all the way this far. I will try to use the edges if I can, but I'm not going to trim them off yet. I'm just going to start grabbing flowers from these different pages of stickers and just laying them down. That one I will grab right away because I don't want it getting stuck to anything. I'll need to figure out what this front page can be for. I have a weekly set of spreads for the month that I haven't created yet, but that will be where I put like my posting schedule, and this is really like my brain dump, what I'm going to be doing throughout the month section, but we'll figure it out. Okay, let's put this one right there and cut these two pieces off. Try to fit them in here. Though I could feel something bigger in there. You know what? We'll put this to the side. Maybe we'll use that tiny one. This one will be good, I think, to fit in right here. I think that can have a bigger thing in it. So we'll use that and save this for another spot. I'm just going to stick it right there. Let's see, can I use part of this just like that? There we go. Okay, so let's see what that looks like then. Now there are florals going all the way down the side. But for balance, actually, thinking, since we have this here and all the other ones we have going across, what if we put this one down just right here? Which means for the look of this spread, we might need a few more stickers right up to the edge of this one. Okay, trying to line this up. Oops. Don't want any little white gaps coming down the middle. Close enough. Okay, so we have this one, but it won't quite fit, but we could use pieces of it for these. Let's try that. So let's actually put this one here. Put this little bit right there. And we do have this tiny little one that, while it looks like it's almost nothing, it just kind of fills it in. I'm gonna call that good. I don't wanna waste corners of stickers unless we have corners of stickers later. All right, that looks super fun. Now we need to do our labels. So I'm gonna be looking back here. Maybe we make this a full page and do February all the way across it. Let's do that. Okay, and actually I just had an idea. I need a pencil though. We're gonna sketch out what I think I wanna do. Okay. So if we do this, it's gotta be down the center. So 4 letters over here, 4 letters over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So 24 essentially. So 6 per letter, but if we want 1 in between, that's 5 spaces per letter. So this is just mathing this all out. So if we have an F going down like that, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is what we're working with. And then the E comes here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're seeing if this works. Pencil so that if we make a mistake, we're okay. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. There. Except I think the upper part of the B needs to be smaller. So there. And then oh my gosh, that U is horrible, but it's just sketching it out. Let's see. And then the Y, let's see, 1, 2, 3, so it's gonna come together there. And I'm trying to make where these match up all the same. Your lettering will look really cool no matter where you put it, if you put it up here or you put it down here, but you wanna try to make all of these in the same spot when you're doing block text. It'll look better that way. Okay. So now that I have that, we are going to use this, and it kind of pulls everything up so that I can write over it without having too much stuff there. but I can still see it. So sorry, we're gonna shake the table a little bit right now doing this. Also can do it like this. Actually, that's kind of faster. Okay, we're pretty good there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna block text, but then have script coming through it. So I am going to cover it up. No, we're gonna have the script or the block text all the way through with the orange, and then do script in black so that we can see all the way through it. So I'm just gonna go like this, and there will be a little bit of pencil left here. It's just what it is. But I do need to be able to see it. I'm using mild liners for these. You can use whatever you'd like. Tombow dual brush pens are also nice. They're great if you're going to be doing some brush lettering, where you have thicker lines and thinner lines. I'm kind of faking it here by drawing the double lines on some things, but you can do it with a brush pen without having to draw the line twice. Okay, so that's that one, and we need to just erase this little line a bit more. Okay, so now a black pen. I'll use something a little thicker than that. I usually use 0.5 pens for my writing, but we're gonna use an Amazon Basics pen. This is like a knockoff of the Pentel felt tip or whatever, but they work pretty well. So I'm just gonna do some little script, and it's gonna be right over the center of each of these letters. And we are gonna go through here, which we have to be careful of so that I don't get it all wobbly right in the center seam. All right, that looks pretty good. And again, just like the February, I'm gonna do some little fake brush lettering here by making it thicker where all the down strokes are. All right, monthly calendar is gonna take a bit longer to create. So I think I'm gonna do that one just on my own later, but I will probably do it very similar to this with whatever stickers I have left, if I have any. I might need to print some more off. That's the great thing about printables. But so we're gonna leave the monthly spread for now. I'll show you in the end of this video, but I'm not gonna do that one on screen. So next up, we have Brain Dump, Etsy, and Patreon. So I don't think I need to write Brain Dump out, but I can just write out Etsy and Patreon. All right, there's Etsy. And I am just freehanding these. You can sketch them out if you want to, like I did on the first page with February. For a minute I was like, oh no, did I write January? Nope. And when I do this, I do like to take the thin black pen and outline these just to help them pop off the page a little more. And this is not perfect. I do it fast, and I think it adds character to the page. If you don't like that look, or you end up trying to make things too perfect, you can always use alphabet stickers for this. Or get stickers that match whatever categories you're needing. You know, maybe I should do that too. Maybe I should print off Etsy and Patreon and Brain Dump and like all the stickers that I use every month. That's not a bad idea for me. But I do like this. I just think it adds some character to the page and makes it look more my own, even though all these stickers are my own, but it looks more truly like created. I don't know. I just really love handwriting all these letters. Okay, so we've got those. They aren't perfectly symmetrical. As you can see, I didn't get them right in the center. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and use some stickers to just kind of make it more centered. So from here to here, it's like a little better. And this one will get a smaller one. This one's the smallest sticker of all of them. So we're just gonna do that one there. Okay, next page has YouTube and collabs and releases. So which color haven't we used yet for writing? The yellow, which works with the yellow here. Okay. Because I am handwriting all this, I don't think I can fit collabs and releases on here. I'm just gonna write collabs, and I'll know it's really for both. So you can use this for whatever kind of are your main things that you're working on each month, whether you're doing content creation or a job, or this is your home notebook. If it's like your home bullet journal, you could do things like a decluttering page, a house project page, a monthly cleaning chart to make sure you're doing all the things you need to keep up on, a computer tasks list, you know, with all your budgets or expenses or bills. Or for me recently, I had like school field trip forms and all that kind of stuff. So even if you don't have a YouTube channel or things like that, you can still make something like this and it'll be super fun. Or you can just use this and put your monthly and weekly pages on it for your journal or something. All right, almost done here. Oops, missed the center of the A there. Let's go back to that. All right, so this one, I do still want to get some stuff next to the words just because I think it'll look really nice. So what I'm gonna do is, I think, put this one down and cut it and put the other one on the other side, like here, and then do the same thing with something here. The yellow one, since we're kind of on the yellow page. And so this one will be smaller right there because there's just a little less space on it. Then we'll put this one down here. I know they're right next to each other, but that's okay. All right, so there's that page. And so these are really just brain dump pages. They're not supposed to be pretty when I write in them. They're useful. So just empty blank space. I don't know how much I'm gonna write or what I'm gonna write, so it's just there for the use. I'm gonna make this really quick. This video is already long enough. So I'll just show this to you and then we'll be done. Here is the finished February monthly page. I used the time to date stickers from Wrong for this. The sticker book is sold out, but there are a lot of shops that have dated stickers on them. I know Kelva Plan had some, Happy Planner had some, so you can go check those or look on Etsy if you want to grab some day of the week stickers. But this is what it looks like. It's very similar to last month's. Like this, I just added a little column for notes, but otherwise kept it pretty much the same. So here is the finished spread. I absolutely love how this turned out. These stickers are printables from my Etsy shop, and the washi tape is from Planything. Notebook is from Scribble and Dot. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye. Bye.